It's a wet one out there. Oh, she crammed. Kind of. That's what I need right up there. The Sport 2. Yeah, I bought this thing shortly after I moved out of the shop space that I was renting up in Chemainus. This was something that I thought I might need for my trip to Bali and any other trips that I do where I'm going to be taking my dive gear with me. This will help to keep the fins from breaking in baggage. I don't know, it'd be pretty disappointing to show up somewhere like Indonesia and find out that my fins are broken. So that's the idea with this. These things are designed mostly, I think, for skiers, like to put your skis and bindings in. But there's quite a few people that are into diving that use them as well. And it's a practice run too. It's just to see what it's going to be like to travel with something like this. It does have some rollers on the bottom too, which is going to be pretty handy. So anyway, there's two parts to this thing. And it can be quite big, you know, make it nice and long for a pair of skis. Good morning. I should have went to bed earlier. Oh my god. It's 5:18. I'm up earlier than I need to be. Steven's not going to be up for another hour and a bit, so I'm going to run off and go get a shower. Get rid of this garbage too. That is much better. Alright, I'm going to fill you in on this whole thing and what this is all about. So I'm going to be flying from Victoria to Kelowna to go visit my friend Jay. Jay and I have been chatting about the possibility of doing some van work together. So we're just brainstorming at this point. We're not, I'm not saying that I'm going to be getting into van building with Jay just yet, but we're talking about the possibility of doing that. And at this point, we just felt like it was time to get together and talk in person, see a shop space, which would be out there. So if we're going to do this, I would probably base it out of that area. Anyway, I think the car is ready, so I'm going to go over there, get the car, and head out to the airport. I'm going to get some coffee. Steven's going to drive me. I'm going to leave my van here at his place. I forgot to film this whole drive here, but here we are.
Look, dude, there's a cart. Grab a cart.
Oh, I don't think I need a cart.
It's got a coffee holder to it.
Oh, maybe I do need a cart. That's the plane that I'm going to be getting on. It's called a Dash 8. That's so cool. I used to work on these planes, you guys.
So the seatbelt sign will be on throughout the flight today. We'll ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt on. That's for your own safety once again. So if you do need to use the washroom, I will recommend you doing it at the moment. And then we should be able to close the door momentarily for an on-time departure. Once again, thank you very much, and enjoy your flight.
It's colder here. Huh. That wasn't so bad, actually. Hey. Hey, buddy. How are ya?
Good, man. How you doing? Yeah, good, man. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Back there because, oh man, story to tell you.
All right, so Jay and I have a lot to talk about with this whole thing, but at this point, we're just catching up on a few things, driving out to the shop. We got a few things to pick up along the way. I hope you guys enjoy this one.
Yeah.
You want to have? Oh yeah, wow. That's cool.
It's a bit of a mess. I'm still halfway through sorting it all out. I kind of pulled all my stuff off the racks to get it all right. Now I'm left with this pile of wood that I don't really want to put that in the rack. But at the same time, it's just on the rack now. I think that. So I've got this was all over here.
Okay.
Like, because I set it up when I had all the space in the world, and I set it up right in the middle, which is like super cool, actually. Yeah, that might come out the other end intact.
Such a sweet girl. We picked up some food.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
I do cook some really nice stuff here, but I'm not cooking it, I'm just throwing it on here. But I'm always in a rush to eat because I'm just like, I just want to have food for sustenance so I can keep on going. Yeah. Yeah, man. From here you can scale up or down with the measurements and stuff, so you can do print one at 98%. If you find that your razor blades are a bit too loose, you just reprint it at 98%.
Dude, that is so cool, man. Jay's downstairs building his daughter a birthday present, and I'm messing around with the 3D printer, which is a first for me. And I just made this little box for putting my safety razor blades in for my facial shaver, head shaver, all that kind of thing. And I'm building another one right now. Slightly different design. That's this one here. So there's like different parts to it, but essentially it'll look like that. A lot of really cool ideas come to mind with something like that. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna carry on here with work.
I want them to be 2x2s in the end. So 2 1/4 gives me an 1/8 inch to plane off at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good time. Yeah. Oh, 9393. Find out I call cold dipping now my self-righteous winky shrinky mode.
Yeah.
Because I'm always telling them, I do cold dips. It's so self-righteous.
Oh yeah. That's ice right there. Ice on the rocks. That's how cold it is. Man, that's beautiful though. It's still quite a spot, Jay. Very beautiful spot. Okay, I'm gonna leave that stuff there for this round.
You going? There you go. Just breathe. Colder than this.
He's saying his daughter did 15 minutes in the lake colder than this. That was what, a minute?
Yeah, about
Felt
that.
like a minute.
2 minutes, probably.
I feel better now that I'm out of it. Now, I might try that in a minute. Ooh.
Yeah, it's cold.
Put your head under the water. Oh, it's cold. That was enough of that. That was enough of that. Okay, this time I suited up. It's much later in the day. We had a hot tub after that. And we're just hanging out. So I'm gonna go in. All I've got for weight is this. I didn't even bother putting on my belt because I didn't. It's just been a gong show. So I didn't rent any weights. I was planning on it, and his hot water tank exploded in here, so we've been dealing with that. And then he's been busy building this desk, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But anyway, it was kind of cool looking in the water a little bit, and it was freezing cold, and I figured might as well just fishing line, fishing lures, one can of White Claw. There were some other cans down there, but I just didn't bother with them this time. Anyway, and then of course the paddle, which I'm sure belongs to somebody in here. All right, as you can see, it's snowing out, just to prove how cold it actually is.
It's actually cold.
It's pretty.
It's not summertime here.
And it is cold.
Proof. It is actually winter. Next time I'll bring my violin. Yo.
No.
Hello. It's like a summer's day in here. Yeah. Yeah, that does. Ooh. Let's get to the hot tub before this cold weather. Oh!
Kids are up there throwing snowballs at us somewhere. That's a lovely hot chocolate, brother. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Cheers.
It's so good.
Osh, witness.
You did like 5 million times last round.
Morning donuts in the snow. feels good to be back. I had a really good visit with Jay. I'll bring you all up to speed on some of that in a minute. For now, I'm just gonna go get my bag and see my cousin. Gonna go get some breakfast and head back to the van. Nice. Home sweet home. All right, I better summarize this whole trip. We didn't talk as much as we had hoped to have talked on this trip because he was quite involved building this desk that I unfortunately didn't even have a clip to share with you guys. I might have a couple pictures, and it was a really lovely desk that he built for his daughter, and then his hot water tank broke at home and we kind of had to deal with that. So there was all this stuff going on while I was there. So most of the time I was just like, let's try to fit in as much conversation as we can and speculate what things could look like if we're to go in this direction. So that's the idea. And since I've been back, Jay and I have been talking a lot more about this. We're still running through some ideas, but a lot of it we're not, you know, getting behind with any sort of momentum at this point. I'm going to be leaving on this trip to go to Indonesia here very soon. So that's going to be a focus of mine for a little while. Plus this whole trip for me going into Indonesia to see my daughter could totally send me on a different train of thought with everything. But the idea of doing this with Jay was quite warm and it felt really good. Anyway, it is what it is. I know some of you would love to see that happen. And there's probably a little bit of personal interest involved in that, and that would be really cool way to give back. Since this has been mostly a van life channel, it's a way to impart some of that experience in a different way for you guys. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Thanks for watching. Big chat here at the end, but thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna be working really hard to try and get more videos out here. There's just been, like I said, a lot on the go, so I'm just going to do my best to try and do that. And I am flying out here pretty soon to go see my daughter. I'm really excited about that. That's it. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.